Alright, I'm gonna fix Wolves. What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, so you can see that the Minnesota Timberwolves have had a rocky start to their 2023 season after acquiring Rudy Gobert in the offseason. I am recording this on December 1st, and they just had a huge win at home against a good Memphis Grizzlies team. Karl-Anthony Towns did just get hurt, though, so we'll see how they play without him, and I think today's rebuild is going to be more on the fantasy side. I kind of tend these to be realistic, but I do want to sprinkle in one where I can make trades for players that I want, not just because I think both teams would accept it. Maybe I'll get a crazy offer that I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of getting the better end of the deal, but who cares? So we'll figure that out today. Probably at the deadline, I think D'Angelo Russell is a top piece to potentially be moved, and he is a free agent at the end of the year. While we would have bird rights on him, I do want to get at least something for him. I think mid-season, either it's Fred VanVleet. I don't know about Drew Holiday because he regresses, but he is much better. Like De'Aaron Fox, I feel like I'd have to do that trade. But we'll see how this team is playing by the All-Star break. And since this is fantasy style, unrealistic, injuries will be off. So I want to figure out how I want this bench. I do want Wendell Moore to be getting a ton of minutes. He's been a nice, pleasant surprise, or he at least was the other night for the Timberwolves. So Kyle Anderson is not getting that many minutes. He can get about 23. We'll do about 33 to Gobert, about 30 to McDaniels, who's been a nice perimeter defender this year. We'll do 36 to Ant. 32 to D'Lo. Naz Reid could get about 24 minutes. We'll do about 24 to Wendell Moore as well. We could do about 20 to Jalen Noel. And then who's going to get that 9th spot? It could be just a wild card. Well, it's definitely going to be Cat when he comes back. Taurean Prince is out for a while. We could just do the highest overall, Jordan McLaughlin, right now. He can get about 18 minutes there. So if we take a look at system proficiency without Karl-Anthony Towns in there, we are 3.5 stars, 7 seconds or less. Shot tendency wise, I guess we want Cat and Anthony Edwards being up there. I know Cat never scores for me in these rebuilds, unfortunately. So we'll see how he does today. Gobert will be up to a 60. D'Lo at a 75 is good. I want Jaden McDaniels up to a 65. Kyle Anderson can be at a 50. That's fine for Jalen. And then what's Wendell Moore at a 60? That's good. So I'll see you guys at the trade deadline when I'm probably going to be moving D'Angelo Russell. All right, so it is the 2023 trade deadline, and we are 28-30. Yeah, this Timberwolves team is currently under 500. Yikes, big yikes. Cat's giving me about 21-9. I think I could even trade Cat in this video. I know he's off that contract extension, and I like Cat as a player. Do I think he's a little bit overrated? Maybe just a little bit, but he's still a really good offensive player. But oh my god, that contract goes up to $50 million. That Gobert contract's not right, correct? Shouldn't that be like a little bit more? At least I thought, maybe 46 mil is right, which he's obviously going to opt into. We're getting Anthony Edwards on a steal of a contract for the next 2 seasons. Ugh, all right. I'm going to move D'Lo now. There is a chance I do move Cat in the offseason. We'll see, though. Maybe I look to move Gobert as well, and this is like an Al Horford Embiid scenario, and we move Gobert already. But in that scenario, they just signed Al Horford, so they were fine giving up 1 first-round pick to get off him. They also got Danny Green, I think, in that trade. Like, Minnesota just mortgaged their future for Rudy Gobert, which probably isn't a great decision. We can get Jalen Brunson. Okay. CJ McCollum, another solid point guard, but he's a veteran. I'd like somebody a little bit younger. I mean, OG Anunoby would be a 6 small forward for us, but we still need to figure out the point guard position. But hey, that makes our defense like elite. Devin Vassell, another nice shooting guard option. Kristaps Porzingis just have KP, Towns, and Gobert. So I would say right now the front runners are the Brunson deal, the Anunoby deal, and then we also have the Devin Vassell deal. We'd save a boatload of money on Devin Vassell's contract, and we get him for another year as well as Anthony Edwards. And Anunoby does have a nice contract as well. But then that would move McDaniels to the bench. Could I maybe get Jalen Brunson, but without the picks? Or do I have to include a first? Nope. We could do a second. We give the Knicks their 2nd round pick back, actually. We give Vlatko Kangar, and then we give them Nathan Knight. So let's do that trade, and we send D'Angelo Russell to the New York Knicks, and we will have Jalen Brunson being the starting point guard. Wait, he will get 32 minutes a night. Why is he... Oh, that's weird. He should be getting 32 right here. What is his shot tendency at? Let's take a look real quick, and it is at a 65. Yeah, let's get that up to maybe an 82, 83. Now, I do want to see if I want to make any other trades with this team. Like, Taurean Prince is making a little bit of money, right? And 7 mil. Like, what happens if I package him and, like, Jordan McLaughlin together? Maybe Jalen Noel, who's a free agent at the end of the year. So we're going to bring back Walker Kessler. We're giving them Taurean Prince, McLaughlin, and a 2nd round pick. And we're getting Simone Fontecchio. I'm butchering his last name, but we're getting Walker Kessler. Welcome to the squad. I don't think he's going to play right now, but there's a chance he will get minutes next year if I do a sign and trade with Nasser. I don't know. He should probably be getting minutes for us. Unless we did like 14 to Kyle Anderson. That seems kind of low. Maybe I'm playing Wendell Moore too many minutes. For now, maybe he gets like 17, and then we just do 9 to Kessler. Seems kind of disrespectful. All right, we're going to do 28 there, and then 31 to Gobert, and then we're going to give about 13 minutes to Kessler. Jalen Noel is due for an extension. I'm going to give him that just because then I can move him on draft night as well. We got Luka as MVP, Bankero as Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year goes to DeAnthony Melton in Philly. Shout out to him. And Embiid gets Depoy. I don't see that too often. Do any Minnesota Timberwolves get on an all-NBA team? And yeah, we do get Karl-Anthony Towns on 3rd team. Am I going to trade him? I don't know after that. We don't get Gobert on an all-defensive team. Maybe I should move Gobert in the offseason. We do get Kessler and Wendell Moore on our rookie 2nd team. So the Timberwolves ended the season as the 5th seed. So we are in the non-play-in tournament playoffs, taking on the Denver Nuggets, who traded for Norman Powell mid-season. Let's see who they gave up for him. RJ Hampton and Terrence Ross. Okay, wait, no. He was traded to the Magic first and then traded for KCP in a second. We ended up going 43 and 39, so we ended up at least being 4 games above 500. Anthony Edwards was our leading scorer. Man, he's gonna make a lot of money next year. Then it was Cat. Jalen Brunson, 18 points, 7.5 assists. Good efficiency as well, 59% true shooting. There's Gobert with 12 and 11.5, 1.6 blocks a night. Jaden McDaniels with 11.7 points and 2.7 rebounds. Nice season from Jaden. Naz Reid, 9 points, 4.5 rebounds off the bench. He's going to be a free agent, but yeah, we do have Walker Kessler in the wings. There's Jalen Noel, and then there is Wendell Moore, whose efficiency wasn't great this year at 48% true shooting. Kyle Anderson will probably also be moved in the offseason as well. We take a look at the team stats. Our offense was 12th in the NBA, and our defense was 12th in the NBA. That gave us a point differential of 13th best team in the NBA. That makes sense. We were the 5th seed in the Western Conference. So for the playoffs, let's adjust these minutes a little bit. I think Wendell Moore, I think I might not even play him for the playoffs just because his efficiency isn't there right now. So we're going to go in 9-man rotation. We're going to do about 19 to Kessler and Reid off the bench. So Gobert's getting about 33. Love that. He's happy. 37 to Towns, 30 to McDaniels, 39 to Edwards, and then 30... We'll do 36 to Brunson, 34 to Gobert. So this under 7 seconds is 4 stars. Can we upset the Denver Nuggets in round 1 of the playoffs? We're up 3-1, and we end up winning in 5. They took game 1, I believe. Yeah, by just 1 point. Okay, so maybe that was a fluke. We end up winning game 2 behind Cat's 32 points. Brunson at 12 assists. Gobert at a double-double. Game 3, we blew them out by 24 points. Jokic had a triple-double. Was clearly not enough because Cat had a much better triple-double. Game 4, we won by 13. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. And then Game 5, we ended up winning by 12. Shout out to Anthony Edwards. Brunson again, man. He was a nice pickup for us. Pretty evenly distributed between Towns, Brunson, and Edwards there in round 1. Going up against the Pelicans here in round 2. A very good team. All right, so let's see what happens here against New Orleans. This would be a very entertaining series. We ended up losing by 6 points in Game 1. Yeah, I'm not simulating the round because I think there's a chance we go down early. Yeah, we end up losing Game 2 by 3 points. Damn, a 6-point L and a 3-point L. Cat's been fairly good for us in the playoffs. McDaniels with a hella efficient Game 2. Can we at least steal Game 3? We cannot. We end up losing by 9. All 3 L's have been by single digits. Zion and Ingram combined for 54 points. We had Edwards and Brunson for 61, but we still lost. And we got swept. Yikes. Cat had 35, Brunson 22 and 13. Anthony Edwards was not that good in the playoffs. Maybe we're going to move Gobert in the offseason. I don't know. That was not an abysmal first year with him. I mean, we won a playoff series, the first one in God knows how long for the Timberwolves. McCollum was your Western Conference Finals MVP. Tatum, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He's the MVP frontrunner in real life, in my opinion, right now. And the Celtics sweep the Pelicans. Tatum, of course, is your Finals MVP. All right, LeBron James ends up retiring. We got a lot of long names here retiring as coaches. Ryan Foran Kelly and Teresa Weatherspoon. We got Melo and LeBron going to the Hall of Fame. Sure, we're not going to appear here in the draft lottery. So let's see where we end up. And our pick is going to go to the Utah Jazz at 18. That's a solid pick. So I'm going to keep Chris Finch for now. All right, so it is the 2023 NBA draft. For these fantasy style rebuilds, I do like to get some top players, but I don't know how high I could trade Rudy Gobert. I could definitely move Cat for like Wemby and Iyama. It'd be cool to have the French front court of Gobert and Wemby. I mean, I could just get DeAndre Ayton and say, well, Ayton and Cat work. I could get Anthony Simons. I mean, that would be a nice pickup. I could get pick 3 in Bagley. Benedict Mathurin would be a nice pickup, but I just don't think he would fit well with like Anthony Edwards out there. And we have Cat and we have Brunson. All right, so let's somehow get Anthony Simons. We also get Yusuf Nurkic in this trade. That's kind of why I want to do it. We do have to give up our first round pick next year. Instead, can we give up Vlatko and Simone? I think that should be able to get it done. And there's a money issue, and they would want 2 first round picks. What? No, get out of here. What about Vlatko? And I just don't have anything else to give them. All right, let's just do the original trade. So we're retconning the Gobert trade from last offseason already, trading even more picks for Anthony Simons and Yusuf Nurkic. We're selling our soul for a championship. So it's going to be Brunson, Simons, Edwards at the 3, and then we'll have Cat at the 4, Nurkic at the 5, Jaden McDaniels being our 6th man. We're going to pick up the team options on Edwards and McDaniels, obviously. Naz Reid, we do have bird rights on, so let's sign him because we can include him in a trade as well. All right, so let's see what our bench is looking like right now. So say the top 5 guys are our starting lineup. McDaniels, I'm cool with coming off the bench. Kessler, I'm cool with coming off the bench. We could try to move Wendell Moore, Naz Reid, and Jalen Noel. I would like to get a good backup point guard off the bench. Can I sign one? I can. I can get Trey Jones. I can get Dennis Smith Jr. Patrick Beverly will unfortunately regress. So let's go out and get Dennis Smith Jr. That would actually be kind of nice if we could snag him. All right, he's our backup point guard. We could move Noel and Naz Reid for some draft picks from the Spurs to just get us some draft capital back. And you know what? I could do that. John Collins is down to an 81 overall. I mean, he'd be nice to come off the bench. But let's just get a little draft capital back right now. Wendell Moore will be the 9th man. I actually got the Hornets pick in that trade. All right, so player progression. We have Anthony Edwards up to an 88 overall. Simons up to an 86. We do have a very short backcourt at 6'2 and 6'3, but might not be the best defensive one in the world. So we'll make some changes if we have to. All right, let's take a look at our year 2 roster, or rotation, I should say. So we got Brunson, Simons, Edwards, Towns, Nurkic. I think I might do 28 to Nurkic, 34 to Cat, maybe 37 to Edwards, 34 to Brunson. All right, so we got McDaniels, Kessler, Dennis Smith Jr., Wendell Moore off the bench. That is perfect. I like 2K read my mind on how I wanted to do that, even the minutes too. So we are 4 stars, 7 seconds right now. Nurkic isn't the greatest fit, but everybody else is like a stud fit. Holy crap. All right, I might like try to get 5-star system proficiency today. I mean, if I move Kessler in there, is Kessler? Oh, Kessler's not a good fit. All right, we could definitely move Nurkic in this video. We just got draft picks as well, so we are chilling. Nurkic just have 3 years left on his deal. I do want to see what Anthony Simons' shot tendency is. So Edwards at a 99, Cat 94. Let's go with me. All right, so I will see you guys at the trade deadline. Hopefully this team is playing well. So it is the 2024 trade deadline, and this team is somehow only 5 games above 500. Damn. Maybe it's the backcourt. I mean, we can easily make some moves if we want to do. Anthony Edwards is our leading scorer, followed by Cat at 20, Simons at 18, and Brunson at 17. McDaniels is at 10. Maybe we make a trade for Nurkic because he doesn't fit our system and he's not really playing all that well. So if I were able to move Simone, Nurkic, I do want to keep the Hornets pick. Maybe we move the Hawks pick as well. I mean, Jakob Poeltl, not worth it. Yeah, it's just the problem, like, all these centers are making more money. I mean, Capella, is he that much better than Nurkic? Miles Turner would be a nice fit. Huh. All right, maybe I'll go after Miles Turner. So let's do Turner and this Bulls first for this Hawks first, Nurkic and Simone. Let's do that. Welcome to the team, Miles Turner. That improves our defense. I have no idea if he's a good 7 seconds or less fit. Please be one. Ugh, I don't think he is. God damn it. All right, so we'll experiment with him, though. We'll get his shot tendency up to a 70. And he also has 3 years for about 25 mil a year left on his contract, so we don't have to worry about like losing him for nothing in free agency. We can always move him if something were to happen. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and let's hope we could be a second half team. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Amen Thompson, drafted by the New York Knicks with the 10th overall pick, gets Rookie of the Year over Wemby and Scoot. Daniel Gafford, 6th man of the year. Giannis gets Depoy. Gafford, most improved as well. And Willie Green gets coach of the year. Karl-Anthony Towns, all-NBA 3rd team once again. I mean, still an elite shooter. He's down to wasn't he a 90 to start this video or something? He's an 88. No Gobert on an all-defensive team in Portland. And we made the playoffs as the 2 seed. We had a nice second half. Finish 49 and 33. I still think this is easily a 50-win team, but we're not showing that. Anthony Edwards was our leading scorer, followed by Cat, Simons, and Brunson. Brunson and Simons both average 7 assists a night. So theoretically, if I like wanted to trade Brunson, I could make Simons my point guard. Turner averaged 2.2 blocks a night. How was our defense this past season? In or offense, we were the 8th best team. In defense, oof, we were the 7th worst team. Ugh, okay, 23rd in defense. Or I should say 24th in defense. All right, so for the playoffs, how are we going to go about this? I think that's fine. Maybe Smith down to 14. Kessler was solid. He'll go down to 18 now. McDaniels can stay at 26. Turner 30. Cat 35. Edwards 38. And let's do, who had a better true shooting, Brunson or Simons? It was Simons, so he'll go up to 35. I did want to see if I move Cat to center. Does his overall go up? All right, so round one against the LA Lakers, who have Kyrie now, but no LeBron, and they have Middleton. Wow, they had an active 2023 free agency. Let's see if we can beat them and move on to round two. We're tied with them, but we end up pulling away and winning in 6. Our leading scorer in that series was Anthony Edwards, followed by Karl-Anthony Towns, and then Simons, Turner. Brunson was still good. He just didn't get like too many shots, it looks like. Now we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, who are good in the simulation. They haven't really had anybody too good, like Mitchell Robinson. I don't know why they're starting Steven Adams over him, as they beat us in game 1 by 7. All right, can we not lose to them? And lose to them twice in the playoffs in 3 years. Beat them by 13. Let's go here in game 2. Ant dropped 38. Ant versus Ja would be so much fun to watch just in a few years, like when they're even like getting better and better. We tied up 2-2. Win by 16 here. Game 5, we end up dropping. Oh my God, terrible defensive performance by us. We lose 154-124. Damn. And then game 6, we end up forcing a game 7. Let's go. We win by 2 points on the road. That is a very impressive win. Can we beat them in 7 to go and take on the Pelicans here? In the conference finals, we had a solid first quarter, solid second quarter, good third quarter, and it looks like the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to come back down from 3-2 and beat the Memphis Grizzlies by 30. Damn, we blew them out. Let's go. Simons with 26, Cat with 25, Ant with 21. Ja had 34, but it was not enough, so we have a rematch from last year, just a series later. All right, game 1 against New Orleans, we end up losing it by 42 points. Okay, then their guys get a little bit older. You know who I want on my team? Herb Jones. Oh my God, yeah, let's get Herb Jones next year, Herbert Jones. So we end up losing 2-0. Don't tell me we're going to get swept by the Pelicans 2 years in a row. Thank God. We end up winning game 3. Kind of blew them out, won by 22 points. All right, game 4, we end up losing by 16. Okay. I mean, I want Herb Jones, but I don't want to give them like Brunson as we end up winning game 5. Okay. Force a game 6. I mean, I could maybe do some like Jaden McDaniels thing and then just make like Simon 6-man. I don't know. Let's see what happens here in game 6. We force a game 7. Let's go. We end up winning by 12. I mean, our defense isn't great, but our offense might be just better. So we're going here game 7. Are the Pelicans going to blow a 3-1 lead? We have a solid first quarter, solid second quarter. That second quarter got a little bit bad, but we're up by 3 here in the third. We finish off the third strong. We're up by 5, and we blow it. Jesus Christ, we're down by 1. And we're going to end up winning. No! Oh my God, we lost in overtime. God damn it, that game was just that series, well, that game was just a roller coaster of emotions. Damn it. They beat us 2 years in a row. Oh, I think they just... Can I see what happened in the fourth? It won't let me go to the game log. Damn. Cat had 32. Brunson with 30 and 11. Ant with 30. Simons with 23 and 11. Turner with 17 and 12. But unfortunately, it was not enough. Damn, I kind of wanted to see what the game log looked like. Maybe you can in overtime. So, Pelicans, Celtics again. And the Pelicans win in 5 with Zion being your finals MVP. Dwight Howard's entering the Hall of Fame. Draft lottery time. Is that Hornets pick potentially in the lottery? Yep, it could be there. In the top 5, that'd be huge for us. All right, so let's see where this Hornets pick ends up. The Raptors with the 7th pick. The Knicks with the 6th pick. I don't know why it showed the Raptors there. Do they have another first-round pick? That'd be crazy. Do we drop to 5? Yes, we do. So that pick drops from 2 to 5. No, maybe I wasn't seeing the Raptors logo there. Maybe it was the Rockets. But the 5th overall pick for, like, what was it, Jalen Noel and Nasri, that's pretty good. And we used another first-round pick in that trade to get, what was it, Brunson? Definitely wasn't Brunson because that happened in year 1. I think it was Anthony Simons is what I meant to say. So could I get Herbert Jones right now? Or is he under, yeah, so he needs a new contract, I think. Somehow Josh Minot, and see, this is why the fantasy style rebuilds are the best. And the 5th overall pick is going to get me the 3rd overall pick in the draft. So let's see who we're going to take. Wagner goes 1. I doubt Xavier Booker. Oh my God, and it's the Pelicans. Oh, and they don't take Booker. Let's go. We're getting Xavier Booker here. That is a huge pickup. Wow, I can't believe he fell to me. What are you doing? I mean, I guess New Orleans doesn't need him because they have Zion, but still. He's like the Wemby of that draft class right now. And we're going to sign him because, of course, we are. Team player options. Let's pick up everybody because Vacco and Wendell Moore, they could be in trades. We're about to pay Anthony Edwards a lot of money. Even Jaden McDaniels can make a little bit of money as well. So we'll match whatever deals they get. I'm trying to think like what centers are great fits. So Siakam, Precious Achiuwa's a good fit. Okay. Maybe he is our starting center next year. Definitely not Wiseman. So Anthony Edwards was about to get a deal from the Sixers. We're matching that. And let's pay Jaden McDaniels right now. But I don't know, like, I think I'd rather have Miles Turner than Precious Achiuwa, though. Bassey's a good fit. Okay. All right, let's sign Bassey real quick. Player progression, Anthony Edwards up to a 91, Simon's at an 88. I'm going to see what this team is doing at the deadline. I think before I make another big trade, I do want to see if Herbert Jones got an extension. So yeah, he did. Holy crap. 2 years, $50 million. Damn, he would cost a lot to get too. Okay, I don't think we're getting Herbert Jones right now. So Booker would be the sixth man. We would have McDaniels, Kessler, and I guess Dennis Smith. I do want to see real quick if we ended up going here. We're at 4.5 stars. What about if I put Booker? Okay, Booker's not a good fit. What about if we put Bassey there? Do we go up to 5 stars? Nope, still 4.5. So it's going to be Brunson, Simons, Edwards, Cat, Turner with Booker, McDaniels, Kessler, and Dennis Smith Jr. off the bench. I'm pretty cool with that minute alignment right now or allocation. 4.5 stars, 7 seconds or less. Let's be the 1 seed at the deadline. So we're at the 2025 trade deadline, and we are in a 3-way tie for the 1 seed right now with the LA Clippers, who have Jaylen Brown and Lonzo Ball back there. All right, that's pretty cool. Memphis as well. We take a look at the season stats. Anthony Edwards has been the leading scorer, followed by Simons, Cat, Brunson. There's Xavier Booker, Miles Turner. I mean, I don't really know what we would make, like what trades we'd make at the deadline. I have no idea if he'd be a good 7 seconds or less, but I think he will. I'm going to get Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat for Miles Turner and Charles Bassey. Thank you for your time here in Minnesota, Miles. So yeah, this team is stacked. Like, this is sometimes why I miss doing fantasy style rebuilds, because look at this squad. We have Jalen Brunson, Anthony Simons, Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns, Bam Adebayo. A really good bench in my opinion. Are we 5-star system proficiency? We are not. How? Damn, we are close though. We very well could be at the end of the year. Come on, let's get a championship. So LaMelo Ball is your 2025 MVP. DJ Wagner, who went first overall, is your rookie of the year. I would have drafted him, and I kind of wanted him, but hey, I will not complain with Xavier Booker. Scoot Henderson is your most improved. Didn't I get him in the Wizards rebuild too? Is he just always going to be a Wizard? We don't get coach of the year, unfortunately. Any Minnesota Timberwolves? Nope. Cat does not get third team for the 3rd year in a row. We get Xavier Booker on all rookie first team. We are the 2 seed. Once again, we are, wow. Okay, we're taking on the Pelicans for the 3rd straight year in 3 different series. Year 1, it was in round 2 or the quarterfinals. Year 2, it was the semifinals of the Western Conference, and then, or the Western Conference Finals, and then the first round this year. I really explained that pretty poorly, but Anthony Edwards was our leading scorer. He's at a 92 overall, followed by Anthony Simons, Bam Adebayo, Brunson, Towns, and then you can see the bench as follows. Are we a 5-star system proficiency team? We are not. Damn. Let's take a look at the season stats here for the team. We were the 4th best offensive team, and we were the 3rd best defensive team. That gave us the 2nd best point differential. We have another team that made a trade with the Utah Jazz in the 2021 offseason up here with us. And let's see how I'm going to allocate these minutes. I think McDaniels might drop to 20. We'll do 24 to Booker, about 15 to Kessler, and 10 to Dennis Smith. Let's do 32 to Bam. How do I want to do this? Maybe we'll keep 33 there. We'll do 34 to Bam, 35 to Cat. I think that's good with me. Round 1 against the Pelicans. They still have McCollum. They have Malik Beasley, Ingram and Zion still. Capella at the 5. Herbert Jones, Dyson Daniels, Trey Murphy, and Kaysen Wallace wrap out that bench. Are we going to lose to them again? No, we end up beating them this year in 6 games. I feel like all our round 1 appearances have been close. Anthony Edwards went off. 30 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Insane efficiency from the field and from 3. Now we're going up against the Rockets. Haven't really mentioned them at all, but they have the rookie of the year, DJ Wagner. They have Jalen Green, Tariq Whitehead, Jabari Smith, Şengün, Porter, Tari Eason, Kevin Porter Jr., Usman Garuba, etc. And we are going to end up sweeping them. Let's freaking go. Anthony Edwards was our leading scorer in that series. It looks like it was never close. I mean, game 1, we ended up winning by 21. Game 2 by 11. Game 3 by 13 and Game 4 by 14. All were 10-plus point victories. Now we got the Thunder, who have Shea, Giddey, Lou Dort, Holmgren. Oh, they have Wemby. Okay, Holmgren and Wemby. We know that's great. Game 1, we win. 28. Let's go. 38. Haven't really seen Portland since that Gobert trade. This is why doing the fantasy style rebuilds are nice. Beat him by 16 in Game 2. Shout out to Anthony Simons. Game 3, we end up winning, man. Just like Simons in that 2018 draft class is crazy. And he's like not even a top like 5 player in that draft class. Maybe not even top 7. Because you have Luka, you have Trey, you have Shea. You would still take maybe Aiden and Triple J over Simons. And then you also have Mikal Bridges. I'd rather have Simons than Colin Sexton. You got Wendell Carter Jr. in there. You have Jalen Brunson in that class as well. Michael Porter Jr. It's an insane draft class. Can we sweep them? Yes, we can. Donovan Mitchell, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Western Conference Finals MVP goes to Anthony Edwards. Oh, God. They're 12-0 in the playoffs. Holy crap. Both of us have been 8-0 since the first round. Wow. Okay. They blow us out. Come on. Really? Is this team like goated? All right, we give them their first L and we blow them out by 18 points and with almost an insane 35-point triple-double. Game 2, we lose. Ugh, we get blown out. Can we please win Game 4? Or that was Game 3. Yes, we win Game 4. We blow them out. Can we win Game 5? No. We lost by 4. Don't lose in 6. No, we lose in 6. Ugh, and Donovan Mitchell is your finals MVP. I hate playing the Cavs in the sim. They are so freaking good. Chris Paul and Russ go to the Hall of Fame. I think I may break up the backcourt, go for a little bit more defense back there. We have Chicago's pick, and it's at 20. Jazz have our pick at 27. We're also going to get a new head coach as well. There's a lot of good ones out there. Let's offer Doc Rivers a deal. Let's offer Bickerstaff a deal, even though he's defensive-minded. Nick Nurse can get a deal. Popovich can get a deal. Mike Malone can get a deal. I got to get one of these right. Will Hardy can most definitely get a deal. Chauncey Billups. Okay, I can't even offer another contract. So, we get Doc, Bickerstaff, Nurse, or Hardy. I don't think I want to be grit and grind or defense, and Nurse has better ratings than Hardy, so that makes it an easy decision. All right, so Simons is under contract, but Jalen Brunson isn't. I can get Tyrese Maxey. That's a cool pickup, but we could also get Desmond Bane. DeJounte Murray. That would help out our defense. All right, I think I'm going to get DeJounte Murray. We get a first. We have to give them pick 20. Yeah, that helps out our defense a boatload. So Brunson declines his player option. I'm hoping I have enough cap space to get him at least like in the hard cap. If we look to bring him back, it's going to get close. Okay, maybe I should have traded away. Well, I don't even know what I could have done. How much do I have to clear up to sign him? I think just like 5 mil. So, Wendell Moore, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. We'll get a nice first-round pick from the Thunder. That's got 2.5 stars right now. And welcome back, Jalen Brunson. Get him back on a 5-year deal. I mean, theoretically, like, what could I get for Brunson in that new pick, or that Heat and that Hawks pick? So, it was from the Heat, the pick I got from the Thunder. Yeah, nothing crazy. I feel like my post-draft trades are in the trade finder are never great. I'm going to look to bring back Dennis Smith Jr. if I can. Okay, I can't. Or can I? It says if I go to affordable, can I offer him that? Nope. Like, how much can I offer Dennis Smith? The minimum? Yeah, he's not going to take that. He's still here, and we're towards the end of free agency. Would he accept that? Okay, I think I can get him on the minimum. Thank you, DSJ. Player progression. This is going to be our 9-man rotation. Still really, really good. All right, so maybe this is going to be the final year. I don't know if we're going to win it all because I feel like we're just going up against juggernauts in the playoffs. Yeah, Smith, Kessler, McDaniels, Booker could be the bench. Adebayo and Towns, I want 33 apiece to, 34 to Edwards, 31 to Brunson and Murray. Under balance, Nick Nurse, we're just 4 stars. Oh, no, that's perimeter centric. Let's go to balance. Wow, 7 seconds is 4.5. Balance gets me at 4 stars. Cat's not the greatest. So we'll see how we do. If we're like a 1 seed or maybe a 2 seed, I don't think I'm going to make any moves at the deadline. But if we're struggling, will not be afraid to make a big move. So in year 4, Ja Morant gets MVP. Nathan Knox, the #1 overall pick, rookie of the year for the Spurs. Cole Anthony, 6th man of the year in Dallas. Miles Turner, Depoy in Miami. Zay Collier, most improved. We get coach of the year, Nick Nurse. We actually didn't get any awards, but we were the 1 seed in the Western Conference. That's why I didn't make any moves at the deadline. Taking on the Suns. Still have their young big 3, just Chris Paul is no longer there. Anthony Edwards was our leading scorer, followed by Murray, Towns, Brunson, Booker, Bam, McDaniels, Kessler, and then Dennis Smith Jr. We were the 8th best offensive team and the best defensive team, and we had the 3rd best point differential. 3rd in the Western Conference. That's kind of scary. We should be able to beat the Phoenix Suns. Okay, we sweep them. Anthony Edwards, still our best player, but now we're taking on the Thunder, who are a really good team. They have a sick backcourt, sick front court, but we are going to take, able to take control of them, and we end up winning in 4. I was just trying to say take care of them. Now we have the Rockets in the conference finals. Can we go back to the NBA finals 2 years in a row? Or is it going to be the D'Lo revenge series? And we end up winning in 7. Oh my God. Oh my God. And is your finals MVP, or Western Conference Finals MVP, don't mean to jinx anything. And Cade is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. God damn, what was the score? Oh, we blew them out in game 7. It wasn't close, but damn, we went to 7 games. Now we're taking on the 5-seeded Pistons. Here we go. They got James Harden coming off the bench. They're led by Cade and Ivy. We win game 1 by a lot, by 23 points. Game 2, we end up winning by 12 points. Can we win game 3? No, we lose it. Okay. Because they win this game, it's a brand new series, and they do not. We blow them out. And can the Minnesota Timberwolves win the NBA Finals? Boom! There we go. I spoke it into existence. Anthony Edwards, your Finals MVP. Hope you guys did enjoy this Minnesota Timberwolves rebuild. Let me know down below if you guys want me to sprinkle these fantasy-style rebuilds for maybe some of these teams that don't have a lot of draft capital and are trying to win now. Because like for the Milwaukee Bucks, Phoenix Suns, I could definitely make some crazy moves. Either way though, I hope you guys did enjoy. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.